Sorry for that short video. I did not mean to do that. I ran out of storage. But so I'm just going to continue on this video what I was doing. So I had traced my ink lid, and now I'm just cutting the square out. And we're going to make a window here. And we're going to make a card, and we're going to fit this lady in here. Kind of like a peekaboo window, or we could fit this in here, or any kind of picture that you would like. So, I think I will glue my card in. So I'm just going to cut this part off. And then cut a little piece off. So don't cut your window too small. Just cut it big enough so you can glue it in there. And that's probably too big, but I'm going to cut a little more off. Let's see. What if I cut, yeah, this way. Just going to cut these little dots off. Yeah, try not to cut it as small as I did. It's quite small. And glue this on, or you could tape it on. I think taping would work best. I should have done that. And try to clean your little window. There we go. Got that on. Okay, so now we're gonna tape this back, or glue this back shut. I probably won't use that part, but anyway. Okay, so now I have to decide which way I want to use this window, or which way I want to use it. So I think I am going to cut it off. I'm going to leave it about, I would say about 6 inches long, and then just cut it off. And then you could still use this part for a pocket or something. So now I'm gonna make sure that this is not sticking. Oops. This I want stuck closed, yes. And then I am going to, let me see, what am I going to do? I am going to see where I'm going to put it in my book. Where, oh where are we going to put ya? There's pockets right there. I think I am going to put it right here. So do I want it this way or that way? I think I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to leave it cut open that way. So I'm just going to glue this shut here. Like so. And let's see. I'm going to figure out what card I'm going to use. I think you have several like this. And this is going to be a bit too big. So I'm just going to put it here and measure how big I want it. And just use my pencil and put a few marks where I'm going to cut it. And get out my cutter. And just cut that. Nice and straight. Okay, so is this, yeah, I think that's the perfect size. Now, I think I'm going to round my corners here. Oh my goodness, this thing is getting hard to push. I'm gonna have to get a new one. Okay, so now I'm gonna ink this up. I wouldn't necessarily have to ink it up yet because I'm not quite sure what I want to do. What do I want to do? I don't know. So I have this fabric left. And come on, open up. That would be cute background. So does this fit now? Yes, this will fit. And it's quite snug. See what I mean? I should have waited a little bit. I'm gonna just cut it a little bit further. But then you can see my process, how I do it on deciding what I want to do and making sure that it's not glued shut. Where is my little so make sure it's not glued shut. Yeah, it was glued shut right there. That's why it wouldn't go in. Probably wouldn't have had to cut it. Okay. So, like that. So now I'm just gonna, once again, round my corners and ink it up. Okay, so it's gonna be in here about like this. And we'll take our garbage away here. And I'm thinking of gluing this on here. So I would have to cut it about, about here. And I always like tearing. That way you can kind of, pull these little threads and make it a little, what do you call it, rustic looking. So I'm going to cut this side too. And I'm going to keep these little things because I'll probably use them. So yeah, just pull these little threads and then you get this little rustic look to it. And if you want to pull some more threads and they're not pulling, you can just kind of go like this and they'll pull out, and then you can just pull them out like this. And sometimes they want to be stubborn, especially when you're doing a video, then they always want to be stubborn anyway. Okay. Now you can do them more or less, whatever you feel like. And I should have measured better. My mom always said, measure twice, cut once. Do I listen? No. My mom was a very, very neat sewer. She sewed her clothes all her life, and till we got older and decided we wanted to pick our own clothes, she always sewed ours too. And she sewed many dresses for us. Oh, she made us look so pretty. Okay, so I think that's about what I would like. Like this. And then take some fabric glue and glue that on. I think if you have Fabri-Tac, that works. I don't have that kind of glue. Any glue that will glue fabric you can use. I'm not sure if my clear glue would glue the fabric. It says it's like an all-purpose glue, so I'm sure it would. I'll have to try that. Check it out and try it. And if there's any pieces sticking up, or if you want, you could even sew around this. If you have a sewing machine and you want to sew around it, go for it. The more you do to it, the cuter it will look. So I had a little mushroom here, and I think I'm gonna put that on. And I think you guys should have a couple of stickers like this in your little bundle. Okay. I'm just gonna use the fabric glue because I'm gluing this onto fabric. I don't know if it needs it, but I will do it anyway. So there we go. Just gonna kind of do it in the middle here. Hopefully it'll all center out. And then I'm gonna use this little lady here. And I don't like the white on here, so I'm gonna cut that off. Not all of it, just a little bit. I just find that there's too much white on this. And she's got her nose buried in a book. She loves to read. I thought she was a cute looking lady, and I think I put, well, I know I put some girls in your packages too. So this is a sticker, and it should come off fairly easy, maybe. There we go. And again, I'm gonna put some fabric glue on here. I'm gonna have to fill this up. Okay. And put her on there. Now let's slide this in and hope it works. I hope. Okay, let's see you. No. I'm gonna have to move her down just a smidge. And that is why I wanted to test it. Okay. Let's see. There we go. There she is. Look how pretty. Okay, I'm going to take it out and let it dry. And I'm going to use my little punch here to punch out a notch like that. And then de-stress it. And I'll do the inside here too. And I'll go around. And now I'm going to take a look at my washi tape and see what kind of words there are. This one says that's salty. Weird. Okay. Go nuts. Eye candy. Chew. That's weird. I'm gonna go nuts. Eye candy. That's what I'll put on here. Is that weird or what? I should have tried to find... Actually, yeah, I will do that. And the go nuts one. And I'll stick this back on. And then I have this washi tape here that I'm gonna stick on right here, but again I'm gonna have to use some fabric glue. Glue that on, and then I'm gonna put that on here. Now I won't be able to see that from the outside here, but that's okay. And then I'm going to take one of these little things that I had here, these little tabs, and just fold it in half. And I'll have to use the fabric glue because it's going to be glued onto fabric. And I'll just use it on the other side too, like this. There we go.